Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Kian and today I'm going to be showing you my July layout for my bullet journal. So for this bullet journal I decided to make the theme roses. One, because I think roses are super summery, but second and more importantly, they are super easy to draw. So starting with the background, I used this highlighter pen. It's just a pink highlighter and it's from the brand Mild Liner. And I started by drawing a large rose in sort of the center of my page and then continued to draw other large roses. And then in the remaining space, I drew smaller roses until the entire page was filled with what was supposed to look like a bed of roses. After this, I proceeded to write July because that is the month we are doing. And the pen I used was a darker pink. I used this brush pen using the brush end. It's called a brush pen because it kind of writes like a paintbrush. These are also really good if you are doing calligraphy. The color I used was 725 by Tombow. After writing July, I wanted the center of the page to really be the focus, so I decided to frame the page by outlining the roses around the outside of the page in a darker pink color. So as we are at the end of June and starting July, we are officially halfway through the year, which is absolutely crazy, but I thought this time would be an excellent time to turn back and read through my New Year's resolutions that I made back in January and just sort of add to them or refine them based on how I have been doing this year. So I basically categorized my resolutions into different sections. So after reading these, I actually felt pretty good about myself. I have not been 100% on any of these resolutions, but I have been pretty consistent up until the 6-month point. However, rewriting these resolutions for the next 6 months was really helpful, and I reintegrated these goals into my habit tracker, and so I'm hoping that I will remain sort of vigilant on these goals that I have and hopefully perform better in achieving them on sort of a weekly basis than I have been in the past 6 months. So following that 6-month review, I made my habit tracker. Last month I made the habit tracker a bit more artistic, but looking back I didn't really use it and it wasn't very quick and easy or user-friendly. So for this month I just reverted to an older tracking method that was really simple. It was basically just check boxes and sort of long rectangles that you fill in as the days progress if you are successful in completing the habits. So the habits that I am tracking this month are flossing every day, working on my push-ups, uploading YouTube videos 4 times a week, exercising 150 minutes a week, and one habit I have added is meditating. My goal is to meditate 4 times a week. I don't think it's feasible to do it every day of the week. Maybe I'll be able to work up to 7 times a week, but right now I'm just going to work on 4 times a week. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts of people that are high achievers and very successful business people, and a common theme that I've noticed is a lot of them meditate. So I want to incorporate that into my daily life, and I think just having a more mindful outset on life and taking a few minutes to reflect each day will be better for me in the long run, but we'll see how this pans out. Okay, so moving on to the weekly spread. I decided to do 2 pages for 7 days in the week for this spread. I'm really happy that July starts on a Monday because I start my weeks on a Monday and end them on a Sunday. Some calendars start them on a Sunday, but my personal preference is to start on a Monday because that's kind of when I like to reset and be ready to conquer the week. So I basically just wrote down the days of the week in their abbreviated forms, and then I highlighted each day. Following that, I put in the numbers for each day and then drew a horizontal line to divide up the days. And because 7 days a week doesn't fit very nicely on 2 pages, I used the 8th block to make a space for notes, and this just creates a little more symmetry. I didn't use a ruler because I kind of like the look of slightly wobbly lines. It's not as harsh and it's kind of more forgiving if things aren't perfectly symmetric. And on top of this, I also just sprinkled in a few roses. And that is basically the July bullet journal setup. Super easy and hopefully if you decide to do a bullet journal or you just find this satisfying to watch, hopefully this is very replicable. Anyways, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the bullet journal style videos, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.